Hi everybody, this is Pat in the paper closet. Today I'm going to be making a side pocket, no, a flip pocket with a side tuck. That's what it's called. I'm trying to remember where I saw this. I believe it was Scrapbooking with Me with Edith. I'm not sure. If anyone is positive, just leave a little note in the comments below so we can give her credit for it. I thought it was a good idea. I'm going to change it up a little bit, but not much. And it's great in your book. I'm going to be making this one for the Whimsical Junk Journal. And then I'll be making two more maybe to put in other journals. Now I've been making extra ephemera, pockets, tags, envelopes, so I have things ready to add to my journals. This way they go a little bit quicker. I have all sorts of things I've made. All sorts of pockets and envelopes. And what else? Well, you just saw me make the tall pockets. And it's like this. I have some of those in here. And I don't decorate them up until I put them in whatever journal I'm going to use them in. This way I can add bits and pieces that match the book. Like a little butterfly one, a pocket, flower pocket, another little flower pocket. So I'm ready to add things. I have some stuff in here that I can add to the Whimsical Junk Journal. So we should be done with this one soon. And I think the next one I'm going to work on will be the butterfly journal. That one looks like fun. I like butterflies. Okay, so let's get started on this pocket. It's called a side flip. No. A pocket flip. Flip pocket. I'll get it, wait a minute. Flip pocket with a side tuck. You'll see in a minute. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Now you'll need an 8.5 by 11 inch horizontal pattern to make this. Now this one actually doesn't have a pattern, an up or a down, but it does run sideways. That's what we want. Now the way Scrapbooking with Me made them, she made them the size of the page. But that's not what I want, because then when you put your tag in, it's going to stick out the top of the book. So I'm going to make them a little bit shorter. I'm going to make them 6 inches high. So I'm going to cut this piece down. I want it 6 inches. And again, I forgot which way it goes. Okay, now I want to cut off the top of here. This is the area I want to keep. So I'm going to put this in here. I want the bottom part. So I'll put that at the 6 inch mark on my cutter. Whoa, sorry. Let me get the ruler and camera here. I'm a little too close today. Alright, we're at the 6 inch mark. We're just going to cut it across here. I'll save that piece for a pocket. And that's all we need to cut off of this piece. With the paper trimmer anyway. We will be cutting with the scissor. Okay, now I want the pocket to be about 4 1/4 inches wide, so that I can, if I want to, if I have 4 by 6 portrait photos, I could put them in this pocket. If not, it could be for tags, journal cards, writing paper, whatever else you want to put in there. Memorabilia, mementos. So I want it at least 4 1/4 inches wide. So there's a little room on the sides to put in a 4 inch photo. 4 by 6. So I'm going to measure it. Let's see, I want 4 1/4, 4 1/4. That won't work. That's, yeah, well, 8.5. Plus I want 1/4 inch to fold over. So 4 1/4. 4 1/4, that's 8.5 plus 1/4 is 8 3/4. Yeah, you see how my mind works on this. That's how I figure it out. So I'm gonna fold over to this line right here. I'm gonna get a pencil. Okay, I'm gonna put a little mark where I want to fold it over to. This piece we're gonna fold over the edge here, 1/4 inch, and then with that folded edge, we're gonna go over to the mark on the paper. Then I'm gonna fold. Give it a good crease. Okay, so now this is the way it's gonna be. So you need to close up the bottom. So we're gonna do another fold, about 1/4 inch on the bottom. Now this is where I'm not sure. When I get to the side tuck area, I need to cut this piece off. I've got it, okay. So, we folded that over 1/4 inch. Now unfold it, and right here at your little fold line, make just a little slanted cut up to the fold line that goes across. And then we're going to cut off that whole piece on the fold line, up to where we just cut. We're going to trim this off. To where we started, right there. And that's what your piece will look like. You'll have this little slanted piece cut. Let me get that a little straighter. Just so we don't have that bulk in the center when we fold it. Okay, so that's our folds, our cuts. That's all you have to cut right now. So I'll fold up the bottom. Oh wait, we do have to make one more cut right at this corner. I'm just gonna cut off the corner. Gonna miter it off. Like that. Okay, now we can fold up the bottom. We're gonna fold over the side. Now we're going to put glue along here and along the bottom. This is really simple to make. Let's see. I haven't made one before, but it doesn't seem complicated. Okay, glue on the bottom, on the flap, and glue on the side flap. Not too much glue. You don't want it all oozing out. Okay, so now fold this over to where your mark is, with that flap on the inside to be glued down, and the bottom glued down. So there we have a nice wide pocket. And get this open. Although my glue's not dry. This is our pocket. So we can fit 4x6 photos. And then this is gonna be our side tuck. So we're gonna fold that over. And we're not gonna do anything else to that piece except make a little notch. So we know it's a little pocket area. We're also going to notch the top through both sides. So we pull out our photos or our papers, tags. Do I want to ink any of this up? Let's see. Maybe I'll ink it a little bit. Not much. I'm not going for a grungy look on this book. It's the whimsical junk journal. Just give it a little finished look. And a little bit around this side tuck area. Go around the notch. On the bottom. a very slow inker. I only realized that the other day when watching someone ink, very, very fast, which I can't do. But it doesn't bother me. I'm slow. As my husband would say, I'm slow, but I'm fast. Okay, good enough on the ink. Cover that up so it doesn't dry out. Alright, now, that's actually the whole thing. I'm going to show you how to put it in your book. Hope I have it the right way. Yes, I do. I picked out a spot where I want this, where the papers are going to match. Put a little bookmark in there. Now you're going to take your piece. This is where it's going to go. Over the edge. Not all the way at the bottom. We want room at the top for a photo or whatever to stick out. I'm going to put it about probably ½ an inch from the bottom. And that's where I would glue it. Now to glue this on, turn it to it's over my page. Pockets on one side, side tucks on the other. I'm going to lift up the tuck. I'm going to put a little glue right along the fold line of the tuck. And I'm going to put some glue on two ends. Just a little. You don't want a big amount of glue. Okay, now holding it carefully. I'm folding this over, pressing it down. And that's where the glue is, right there, and right there, and right here. And now we have a tuck. We can tuck things in. Writing paper, journal cards, a tag, and then on this side we have our pocket, which flips up, which gives us this whole page to use. So thank you, Edith from Scrapbooking with Me. Okay, perfect. And that was a pretty large piece of paper. We'll fit photos in here, which is what I was looking for. I know when I get to this journal, I'm going to want to put some larger photos in here, but they won't take up the whole area. And that's all there is to making it. And that's called a pocket flip with a side tuck. It's all in one piece. So we're going to make one or two more. I'll make one more. I think I'll make it out of this with the blue food coloring dyed paper that I made. Now I cut the other one off at 6 inches, I think. Now, let me make my mark using my mat as my ruler. I think I made it 1.5 inches, I said. No, I think it was 2 inches. 2 inches from the end, approximately. There's no perfect spot. Fold this over. No, first we have to do this side fold. Can you tell I haven't made many of these? I only made one. I'm forgetting already what I did. I'm going to fold this over to my mark, which is right there. Make a crease. And now I'm going to cut it off 6 inches. Using my paper trimmer, which is upside down. No, that was the right way. Somebody give me something easy to remember here. Okay, put on the 6 inch mark and cut that off. And that's all we have to cut. Okay, now open it up. Fold the bottom up 1/4 inch. When I saw this, I knew right away it was going to be just what I wanted, because I like putting photos in my books. And this way, they're out of the way. They're not taking up the whole page. And trimming off this corner. I don't have all that bulk. Then I'm going to trim my angle on that part. Cut off the bottom. Close to the hole as I can get. All the way to where I just made that angle. Did you see that one? Let me cut that off. Okay. Now we're ready to glue. Hold in our flaps. Put glue on the bottom. And glue on the side. I'm looking to see how much time we've taken up already. I like making my videos about 20 minutes. That seems to work best. Okay, I'm folding it over to my mark with my glue on the inside, the flap, and the bottom, which is now forming a pocket. Let's see. Open it up. My glue is not dry. So we have a, whoops, I knew the glue wasn't dry. Be patient. Have some time. Let your glue dry. Okay. Anyway, so you can see there's a pocket. I'm going to fold this over. I'm going to cut some notches. You don't have to do notches. I just like them. It's very noticeable that it's a pocket or whatever. Otherwise, it's just a straight line. Notch the top. Do both layers. You can get at it from both sides. And that's it. Then we have another number 2. Ready to decorate. Whatever journal I'm going to put this in. There's our pocket. When you turn the page, you have your side tuck, which is glued to the back of your page, as I showed you a minute ago. Okay, so that's it. I've made 2 of them. When you forget, come back to my video and you'll see it. And I like this size. This way they don't go all the way to the top of the page. If I had made them full size, the pocket would have come up to here, and then the tag or whatever we put in there would stick at the top. This way they're in the area of the layout we're working on. Okay, so I hope you liked this video. Please hit the like button and leave me a comment below. And also hit the subscribe button and the bell, and where it says all, and you'll be notified when the next video is up. So I'll see you soon. Thank you for coming. Bye.